Hey everyone, my name is Heba and welcome back. I have the new Guerlain Healthy Glow Blushes that they came out with, and they came out with 6 different shades, and of course I went ahead and got all 6 of them. At first I just got 3, but then I started looking at them and it's like, let me go ahead and get all 6. And how they set up the blushes, there are 3 light shades and 3 deep shades. So at first I just got the 3 deep shades, and then again, like I said, started looking at them and I kind of wanted to try the 3 light shades. And you know, I'm kind of glad I got all 6 because it's kind of surprising how you would think on my skin tone how the light shades would work. So the 6 shades that they have is 00 Light Nude, 01 Light Pink, 02 Light Coral, 03 Dark Nude, 04 Dark Pink, and 05 Dark Coral. So there's a light and a dark version of nude, pink, and coral. And I also bought the new Terracotta concealer, and I'm wearing it right now. I've been trying it for several days, and I think I picked the wrong shade. So I went ahead and ordered a darker shade, and I'll let you know what I think about this concealer just in the lighter shade, and I'm wearing it now. And I also bought 2 of the new lip oils, and I'm wearing one of them right now. Also, Guerlain came out with new meteorites. I believe they're existing shades. 3 of them are existing shades, and 1 is a new shade, and I went ahead and picked up 2 of those and a new eyeshadow palette, and they haven't come in yet, but I'll be doing a separate video on those, and hopefully I'll show you the deeper shade of the concealer in that video. But first, let's talk about the blushes. Lightweight and airy texture, this long-lasting powder blush reveals skin natural undertones with ultra buildable and second skin veil of color. This blush is composed of 90% naturally derived ingredients, and the signature ingredient in the Terracotta line is argan oil, and that ensures it remains ultra soft, silky, and comfortable throughout the day. So you do get 5 grams of product in here, and they cost $55. Now these are a little bit smaller than the Terracotta bronzers, and I have one of my bronzers here, and let's put it up against the blush. Let me do it this way so you can see. I know it's kind of hard with the lighting and everything, but it is a little smaller, but it does have the same packaging with the holographic Guerlain, or the G signature there. And the bronzers have 10 grams of product, so double the size of the blushes. So let me go ahead and swatch these for you on my arm, and let's start with 00 Light Nude. So this one's Light Nude, and it's a fresh beige pink. And I have to say, it's very pretty pink. Let me kind of build that up and bring it down a little bit more. There we go. I didn't realize my nails were dirty. Sorry about that. We did some gardening. And I'm not going to swatch it in numerical order. I'm going to swatch the light and deep version together, just to kind of see the difference in here. So let's go with 03. Yes, 03 Deep Nude. And here's what that one looks like. And let's swatch you next to Light Nude. And that's a deep rosy brown. So even though it's a light and deep version of nude, the light one is a little bit more pink, whereas the deep one is a little bit more terracotta, I guess you could say. And I went ahead and applied them to my cheek. And how I'm going to swatch them on my cheeks, I kind of did it over several days. So instead of doing one video and applying them and then taking it off and applying it again and taking off and so on, thought I might do it differently, so hopefully that you can see the actual color. That's just my way of thinking, because I didn't want any remnants of the previous swatch on my cheeks to come through the new swatch. I hope that makes sense. So I have the light and deep nude on my arm. So let me go ahead and show you light and deep nude on my cheeks. Honestly, before I applied 00 Light Nude, I didn't think it would show up on me, but I kind of like how it looks. It just looks like a flush of color. And then when I applied Dark Nude, I kind of like that one too, and you just need a little bit of that. And it just gives you a different look. So I hope that you can kind of see it on both sides, the light version and the deep version of nude. Now let me show you the nude side by side. So obviously this is the light and this is the deep. Now let's go to the pinks, and let's start with light pink. It's 01, and that's a soft bluish pink. And you can see that has some blue in there, so it's very cool tone. And then 04 deep pink, and this is a mysterious plum pink. So you can see the light one, it's cool tone, it has that blue in there, and the deep one, I guess it's more neutral, and it does have that kind of a plum look to it. Plum undertone. And while I was applying the light pink on my cheek, I thought it was going to be too cool maybe look like a bruise on my cheek, but you know, I kind of like that one too. And with the deep pink, I think it's pretty too. And I hope you can see the difference between the light and the deep. I'm wearing the same foundation, same primers, same concealer in all the swatches. So hopefully there won't be any discrepancy there. So here's light pink and deep pink. And you can see the difference in the pan there, just like in the swatches. So now let's go to the ones I'm wearing on my cheeks now, the light and deep coral. Let me show it to you side by side first. This is the light coral and this is the deep coral. And there is just a slight difference between the light and the deep comparing to the light and the deep with the nude and the pink. This one's 02 light coral and it's a velvety apricot. And 05 is deep coral and it's a vibrant coral. So I guess the coral shades are not as, doesn't have a big significance in jump between the light and the deep. Almost looks similar. And that's what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. This one's the light and this one's the deep. And I have to say the light one does look a little bit more vibrant than the deep one, and that one says it's a vibrant coral. But I don't know, that's just how it looks on my cheeks. It's not a matte blush formula, but it does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but not too much where it emphasizes, you know, my texture and pores and all that good stuff. You know, I'm kind of glad I went back and got the 3 lighter shades. I think for my skin tone, it works very well. You can build it up and it just looks like a soft wash of color, like light nude and light pink. Light coral, I think it's a little bit more vibrant on my cheeks, sorry about the lighting, than deep coral. That's just what I'm seeing on, and I hope you can see that too in the camera. I am glad that I got the light shades because I kind of like those more than the deeper shades. I like the deeper shades as well, especially in the summertime when I get, you know, darker. But for now, I kind of like the lighter shades, especially light nude and light pink. Like I said, I like the deeper ones as well. I don't know, I think the lighter ones I'm real surprised by. So I do like the blushes, love the shades, especially the lighter ones, and they do last for a long time. It doesn't fade or anything like that. So I'm glad that Guerlain came out with these blushes. Very pretty. Now let me talk about the concealer. Again, I got it in the wrong shade. I think it's a little too light for underneath my eyes. But this concealer is the Terracotta Natural Perfection Concealer and has 24-hour wear, which I'm not going to wear for 24 hours. And I do have the Terracotta foundation. It's what I'm wearing. And I wore it for all the videos of swatching the blushes. And I do like that it's, you know, the same shape bottle. Not the same size, of course, but the same shape. You can see this is really lighter than the foundation. And the foundation is 4N. Now there is a picture to help you find the perfect match of the concealer if you have the Terracotta foundation. And when I looked at it, it does say that if you have 4N, which is the foundation that I'm wearing, the concealer that matches with it is 4N. I thought that was going to be a little dark. So I went 2 shades down with 3N. And I think it's too light. Especially in the summer, I think it's going to be too light. Because it does look a little ashy on me. So the one that I did buy is 4N, the one that they did recommend us to get. Go figure. So there are 16 shades in this concealer and this one costs $47. And you do get 11.5 mils of product, which is about 1/3 of an ounce, whereas the foundation is 1 ounce. So you can see the size again. This concealer has buildable coverage, has a blurring radiance of a correcting powder, and a soft sensory texture. This corrects imperfections, illuminates shadowy areas, blur dark circles, and reveal a radiant freshness. This also has 95% naturally derived ingredients, with marine extract and argan oil, which is their signature ingredient in the Terracotta line. So let's take a look at the doe foot applicator. It's not very big, it's kind of thin, and it does have the slanted tip at one end. Yeah, this one's a little bit light. The first time I tried it on, I only used the concealer. And I have to say, when I applied it on, it's not very thick. It smoothed out very nicely. After I apply it on, it just kind of smooths out, you know, my wrinkles that I have underneath my eyes. But as I, you know, smile and do all my facial movements, it does kind of sink into my wrinkles there. And then the second time I applied it, I did use the Huda Beauty corrector just to conceal the dark circles that I have. And then I applied this concealer to maybe it wouldn't look so ashy. And I think that works a little bit better. especially color-wise. And I did it that way for this look too. Use the Huda Beauty corrector and then the concealer. And I also powdered underneath my eyes with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. I'm gonna play with it some more, especially when I get the darker shade, just to kind of see what I think. But I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I like the formula. I like that it's not too thick, doesn't show the texture, but does kind of, I don't know, sink into my wrinkles there. But I do have the wrinkles, I do have the bags, I do have the dark circles. So there's really nothing I could do about it. I'm going to keep playing with it and let you know in the video with the meteorites when I get that and the new eyeshadow palette. Now let's talk about the lip oils that they came out with. And this is the Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Oil. There are 6 new shades in here and I just picked up 2, and these cost $40. The Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Oil's nourishing and plumping formula delivers 24 hours of care and lasting volumizing shine thanks to a unique formula trio. So I don't think there's argan oil in here. So this is formulated with honey-infused moisturizing base that smooths and naturally shapes lips. It's infused with pigments and a hint of eosin, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and it's a colorant that reacts with the lip's pH to instantly and lastingly revive your natural color. That's what it says. And light reflecting vegetal oils that forms a film on the surface of the lips to seal in hydration. Now I've used these a couple times and I do like how they feel on the lip. I don't feel any slippage, you know what I mean, where I can kind of feel the oil come down. Feels very comfortable on the lips. I don't feel it plumping. I don't know if it looks like it's plumping on my lips. I did line my lips in this one. It's not sinking in my wrinkly lips. It's not sticky or anything like that. It's not bad. I kind of like these lip oils. Now they don't last very long, especially when I'm eating or drinking, but while I'm talking, it does stay on. So the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now is this one, 309 Honey Glow. And this is a natural beige. And I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. I don't know if you can see the color. Yeah, I guess you can see there's some beiginess to it. And then 458 Pop Rose Glow. And this one's intense pink. And I believe when I was trying on the light and deep pink, that's when I used this lip oil. So this one's the Pop Rose and this one's the Honey Glow. And I kind of like these 2 shades that I got. Let me show you the doe foot applicator. It's quite big, very comfortable to apply, and it has the curve to hug the lips. And yeah, I kind of like these lip oils. So all in all, love the blushes, especially the lighter shades. Deep shades are pretty too. I was quite surprised with the light shades. Love the lip oils, very comfortable on the lips. Love the shades that I got. And the concealer, do need to play with it some more, especially when I get the deeper shade, just to kind of make sure, because the color can throw it off. And I wish I can find a way to get rid of these bags underneath my eyes, but that's who I am. And besides getting the deeper concealer, can't wait to get the new meteorites and the new eyeshadow palette. And hopefully I'll be doing the video on those soon. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of me trying on the new blushes from Guerlain, lip oils, and the concealer. And if you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.